Man, boy, was Blue Blood cooking today. My boy actually went out of his way to find out what's really going on with the PBC and Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, he got some inside scoop of what's really going on with the venue. Some people say it has something to do with the venue, but we realize it's not really that. It has something to do with the money. And thank God for Blue Blood. Subscribe to my boy. So, as far as the boxing world knows, the fight between Lamont Roach and Gervonta Tank Davis was supposed to happen on December 14th, but there was also rumors that the fight was not gonna happen anymore. But we all know why, because Gervonta Tank Davis was only gonna get $3 million guaranteed, and it had nothing to do with the venue, because Blue Blood actually called the place that they were supposed to fight to have the fight at, and they stated that nobody actually booked the fight. So not even on December 7th or December 14th. So no one has ever even tried to book the fight for Lamont Roach and Gervonta Tank Davis. So it's all cap. And we were also wondering what was happening with Haymon. A lot of people said that he was sick, and I always wondered what kind of sickness it was, because what kind of sickness makes you stop running your own business? And I really said in my past videos, I really don't think it's the flu or COVID, and I was hoping it was just that, because that is just the common flu, right guys? But now, according to Punch Drunk Boxing, he actually stated that Haymon had a stroke, and he is gonna be under my prayers, because I know that's something serious, and I actually lost somebody I really do love from a stroke, and I know that is nothing to play with. So I wish Haymon a speedy recovery, and hopefully he does get the medical attention and medicine that he needs. That way we will not lose Haymon, because if we lose Haymon, the boxing world will take a major hit, and we need his company, because boxing is not the biggest sport in the world anymore, and it used to be back in the Muhammad Ali days, and I wanted to make it like that again. And by people being biased to other boxers, to their own race boxers, it's kind of hard to make boxing lit again. But as long as we have content creators like that, it's never gonna grow that big, man. Now let's get back to the main course. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach, one of the most highly anticipated fights of the last 10 years. Everybody asked for this fight, and everybody wants to see Gervonta Tank Davis fight nothing but champions, because his resume is a little bit lacking. But I believe he's on his way. He did bring up another fighter from a lower weight class to challenge him, but this time is really not his fault. Vasily Lomachenko actually pulled out of the fight like a porn star. But now the Lamont Roach versus Gervonta Tank Davis fight might not even happen, because like I said in the beginning of the video, Blue Blood actually called the venue to see if the fight was really gonna take place, and the guy that was working at that venue said that nobody even tried to make the fight happen or try to book the fight, not even on December 7th or December 14th. So a lot of people were saying that the fight was gonna be moved because of the venue, and there was an issue with the venue. So a lot of people were saying that they had an issue with the venue, right? But it's really about the money, because now Gervonta Tank Davis was supposed to get a $3 million guarantee, and he does not like that pay, because he did sign a contract for $240 million guaranteed, right? So if he signed a contract for $240 million, shouldn't $35 million be a guaranteed because he signed the contract? So where is this money coming from? No, I don't really think he's the face of boxing anymore. He's definitely an exciting fighter, but the face of boxing, cap. But you know, the usual suspects, the PBC writers, are working long and hard, to debunk this. But you know what? It's true.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
So all the Gervonta Tank Davis videos, I say you leave it to me, Boxing Eagle, and Nelly Sekback to cover Gervonta Tank Davis, because we will not give you any fluff we're always gonna be real, raw and uncut on GERVONTATANKDAVIS. Everything he does is great, and there's no way that he makes any wrong moves. This guy is a great fighter. Now, there's a lot of content creators that are saying that GERVONTATANKDAVIS doesn't have to prove anything because he's the face of boxing, because he puts butts in seats. But if GERVONTATANKDAVIS retires right now, what will happen in 20 years from now? Do you think he's going to be compared to Manny Pacquiao or Sugar Ray Robinson or anybody in that caliber? I really don't think so. He needs to put in the work. Yeah, sure, he might be famous and he might be putting butts in seats at this moment, but what's going to happen as soon as his career is over? I don't think it's going to go that good. They're not going to make a movie out of him if he retires right now. They're going to be like, he had so many fighters that he needed to fight and so many unanswered questions. Some content creators go as far as to say that GERVONTATANKDAVIS is scared of certain boxers or scared to lose. And I think that's cap. There's no boxer that should be scared of another boxer.
You think I'm scared right now, but I'm not.
This is what they do. They started sparring in the beginning and not even an amateur fight, and they had to get good just to become an amateur. Why would somebody be scared to fight another fighter? That's dumb. That's retarded. But hey, guess what, guys? I ain't the biggest. I'm the baddest. Subscribe.